Hey guys, I'm Andrew, also known as Iron Android, and I love to talk about movies and TV shows way too much. With that being said, in today's video, I'm going to be ranking all the Spider-Man spin-off movies from the worst to the best, and I would love to hear your guys' rankings in the comments down below. In sixth place, I got Madam Web. Where do I start about this abomination of a film? The acting is terrible. It's like listening to a toddler cry. The plot is uninteresting and it was poorly written, and it makes me nauseous every time I watch this movie. And the four spiders people that literally are in the same room and try to interact with each other are just annoying. And all the actors and directors need to go back to directing and acting school. Dakota Johnston literally fired her agent after the first trailer came out, and that should tell you something how bad a movie is. Also, she literally was like, I thought that this movie would be set in the MCU, so I took it, and would be able to work with Tom Holland, but they lied to her. Sony lied to her. Like, who does that? Plus, all the Spider-Women are barely in their suits and barely being superheroes, and when they are, it's literally for out an entire minute of the movie. Literally 2 hours of my life that I will never be able to get back. So for all these reasons, I rate it a 0 out of 10. In fifth place, I have Morbius. I wasn't originally gonna watch this movie, but I did just because of it. And I really only wanted to see Jared Leto say the awesome catchphrase, but it wasn't even in the movie. You people should be ashamed of yourself for making a movie this bad. I was so disappointed. Morbius is a complete disaster. Everything you have heard about it is true, and it's even worse when you might expect something super awesome about to happen. It's not bad in an entertaining way because it's so funny that I can literally make fun of it. It's just mind-numbing and boring, and I struggle to even stay awake throughout the entire film. Honestly, they should just have scrapped it instead of releasing it. Or if you did, just release it on like Disney Plus or something. It feels like a throwback to when many superhero movies were awful, like Elektra and Green Lantern. It was doing so badly in the box office that the movie theaters literally took it out of the theaters early. And even when it was gaining traction and everything, they put it back in the movie theater because of all the memes, and it thought it would make more money with all the memes going on. But it still bombed the second time around, and I literally only rated a 1 out of 10 because of all the memes that came out from this. In fourth place, I have Kraven the Hunter. The plot, which attempts to make Kraven a more sympathetic figure with a compelling backstory, feels forced and unoriginal. Instead of focusing on what makes Kraven a compelling character, his unmatched hunting skills and complex morality, the film takes unnecessary detours into preachy territories, leaving behind a potential for a solid villain origin story. I like Aaron Taylor Johnston as Kraven, but other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about this movie, which is why I rate it a 2 out of 10. In third place, I got Venom The Last Dance. The humor is just standout in this movie, and the banter between Eddie Brock and Venom providing comedic relief in tension situations is hilarious. This showcases Harley's ability to balance comedically with more serious themes in the movie, giving the audience a multi-dimensional view on Eddie's and Venom's bond. Eddie and Venom's bond is the standout of this movie. The plot introduces new villains and conflicts, pushing Brock and Venom to confront eternal threats while dealing with their inner struggles. While feeling some of the new characters are engaging and a few underdeveloped parts of them, which may leave audiences waiting and wanting more depth in those arcs. I wasn't expecting Venom to sacrifice themselves for Eddie at the end, and Eddie went to New York City and saw the Statue of Liberty after Venom died because he knew that is what Venom wanted, and that was super sweet, which is why I rated a 4 out of 10. In my runner-up spot, I got Venom. Eddie Brock's transformation into Venom presents an intriguing conflict between his human desire and the symbiote's desire for violent nature. The duality adds depth to the character and gives the narrative and emotional core to the movie. Tom's Hardy commitment performance to bring Eddie and Venom to life brings struggle to the life, making Eddie Brock a reliable character and a compelling character. My favorite part about this movie is the final battle against Riot and Colton Drake. The soundtrack for this movie is fire. You literally have Eminem doing one of the songs, and that is the best song in the soundtrack. I enjoyed this movie, so I rate it a 6 out of 10, and it would have been first if it wasn't for the movie that I'm about to talk about. And that movie that I'm talking about is Venom Let There Be Carnage. This movie is every bit as goofy and laughable as the other two. I love the dynamic duo as Venom and Eddie in this movie, and they face yet another hardship between their relationship, but at the end they come back to each other, and I love how they have such a good love-hate comic relief to their relationship. The plot was fantastic, Carnage was terrifying, and I liked how Venom is more sympathetic about Eddie's feelings and his career in the movie. Anne and Dan are good, funny side characters. Plus, the post-credit scene was good for a setup for a Spider-Man and Venom movie, but just like the No Way Home post-credit scene, it went absolutely nowhere, and I hated it. But I did like how when Venom was away from Eddie in the middle of the movie, when he swapped hosts, I thought that was super funny because they just kept going on away from him. But I will say I like everything about this movie, so I rate it a 7.5 out of 10. But with that being said, guys, I'm Andrew, also known as Iron Android, and if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and put on notifications so you don't miss a single upload. Also, follow my TikTok, link will be in the description, so go show me some love over there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace, Iron Androids.